Real quick before we jump into the video, guys, for the rest of this year I'm going to be on a fundraising campaign to raise a minimum of £1,000 for the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital. For more information on the charity and what it does, and for the donation links, please look in the description below. And thank you all for your continued support. Enjoy the show. What's going on, guys? Mommy Teacher in the house, and I'm here with a quick update sort of video for you guys. And we're gonna talk about Twitch, we're gonna talk about YouTube, and we're gonna talk about one other thing, of course, which we have just launched this week. So let's get straight on into it, and let's see what we got. So first up, let's talk about Twitch, because, so as a lot of you guys know, I've been pretty inconsistent with streams of late. People have reached out to me, asked if everything's okay. So last week I started experiencing quite major adverse effects of my PTSD. For those who are relatively new here or haven't seen my YouTube story, last Thursday was a year ago since my late best friend's passing to COVID. So I was pretty stressed out and dealing with all of that. I ended up having to go to hospital because I was experiencing chest pains. Honestly, everything is fine. There's no need to worry in that regard. I'm on medication and stuff like that now, so hopefully stream should be more or less back to normal. I obviously came back this week. You guys blew me away. I'm actually recording this on the Friday after. You guys hit me up with a level 5 hype train on my day back. Kind of made me cry, you little sods, but but no, I appreciate it, of course. As you guys know, just a quick mention it here as well. Obviously, I am going to be putting a lot of time this year into raising money for the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital. I'll be streaming a lot. I'll be talking about it there, of course, as well. We are aiming for £1,000 by the end of the year. We're at £170 so far, so we're doing pretty well. We're almost 20% up to the target. Something I do want to do is, if I do get a payout each month or whatever, I'm going to put more money into the pot as well. I would love to hit that grand target. For those who don't know already, if we do hit that grand target by the end of the year, I will do a Wobbuffet only playthrough. So if you guys want to see me suffer, donate money to charity. Why not? You know what I mean? But yeah, that is something I'm going to be really excited for. So streams will be back. I do have a question for you guys about what would you like me to stream. So I tried Pokemon Blaze Online this week. I was pretty excited for it. It kind of underwhelmed me, so I'm going to be discontinuing streaming that for the time being. I might stream it in the future, but there are some things that I am thinking about doing. I do want to open the door to collabs with you guys, so if you guys would like to do a playthrough of any sort, I do have a playthrough lined up for later down the line. A couple of people have reached out to me about doing possible collabs. So if you guys have a playthrough you would like to do with me, the only thing I would ask is that you're able to commit to a 4-day schedule. As you know, I do my main recorded playthroughs Monday through Thursday, and then we play Fan Game Friday, which has been a huge success so far. We've been playing Xenoverse, and everyone's been having a blast, including myself, so I'm excited for that. There's a few other fan games on my list that I do want to play, which I will keep under wraps for the time being, but they're pretty exciting, so I'm looking forward to those. But yeah, if you guys want to do a collab, hit me up. Feel free to reach out to my Discord. The link's in the description as always. Feel free to hit me up and let's talk about playthroughs. I'm totally down. But yeah. So, speaking of playthroughs and stuff, we are still working our way through the Malefic Top Cat Nuzlocke Gauntlet. We have just finished Gen 6, so we have 2 more generations to go. We have, of course, Alola and Galar. So, pretty excited for those. We're almost there at the end. And, of course, if we can do it before the end of this month, that'll be great, because then I can play Snap. You guys know I've been pretty excited for Snap, although I may get bored of it pretty quick. We'll see. But we are going to be playing Snap either on release day or just after, like on the 5th, depending on how well the Nuzlocke Gauntlet goes. But, yeah, that's gonna be something to look forward to. Obviously, if you guys are up for Snap as well, let me know. Hopefully there's some multiplayer in it. That would be kind of fun. But I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of things coming to Twitch. If you guys have anything you want, people have asked me about the new Among Us map. I'm not sold on if I want to stream that yet. I've only played a little bit of it, and I'm not entirely sold on it, but we'll see. But yeah, that might be a thing too. But let me know what you're after. Alright, next thing to talk about is here on YouTube. Let's have a nice chat about YouTube, shall we? So, some of you have asked me about when is Draft League stuff coming back? When are you going to be doing Draft League again? Because obviously I took a break from Draft League competitive stuff. I couldn't really find a league I really wanted to play in, so I just stepped back. Obviously RBL was in its off-season. We have just finished the RBL draft, so RBL Season 2 is going to be coming back. In fact, tomorrow's video is going to be a draft breakdown. We've finished the draft, so I'm going to break down my team for you guys. It's a really fun draft. You guys are definitely going to want to watch that. And of course, the playthrough stuff is still going to be here. We are still going to finish off the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. That is going to be here. It does leave the question of there'll be one day without a video, or 2 days really, whichever day I don't play my Draft League match on, and Monday will not have a video most likely. So if you have additional video suggestions as well, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, of course. I am thinking about doing it for the next part we'll talk about, but I'm not super sold on that bit just yet. But yeah, so YouTube stuff is still going to be the same. I appreciate everyone who has been watching my talking head videos. Those have been pretty nice to get sort of my opinions out there. It kind of feels weird to just sit here and ramble. I'm not used to doing that necessarily. But it's been pretty fun talking about it, and I've had a lot of outreach and a lot of positive support from that. And I appreciate everyone who's been watching those. Thank you for that. I might do like a talking head video. If you guys have something you'd like me to talk about, maybe like a tier list or something, let me know your tier list suggestions. I'd definitely be up for that. But yeah, YouTube stuff is going to go pretty well, and let's see what we can do from that. Something I do want to learn how to do is kind of edit my VODs down, because one thing that I'm noticing is they're like 2.5, 3 hours long in some instances. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind that it's long, but it's more the fact that I just want to make them a little shorter. So, hey, if anyone's got any editing advice, hit me up with that too. There's a lot of things you can talk to me about, but definitely something I would love to learn about. Alright, the last thing we're going to talk about is this week we have launched our Patreon. So, down in the description below, alongside all my merch stuff and my other socials, Patreon is going to be a thing now. We have 3 different tiers and different like cool little things that you can earn from it. And if we get enough Patreons, we will have a merch giveaway at the start of every month, around about the 5th, depending on when I get paid. So that's going to be a thing. So if you guys are interested in supporting me via Patreon, I honestly would suggest if you would sub to me on Twitch, I'd rather you sub to me on Patreon, because I actually get more from Patreon subs than I do from Twitch subs. Not that I hate Twitch subs, I don't, but it's one of those things where I get about $2.20 per Twitch sub once you count all the seller's tax and the payout fees that affiliates pay, whereas Patreon I get about $4.10. So I get a lot more out of a Patreon $5 sub. So there's a $2 sub if you just want to nickname, claim a Pokemon, and support me and get 1 entry into the merch giveaway. There's a $5 sub on Patreon if you want that, plus an extra merch giveaway and a custom soundbite for my streams, names which only you can access to. And as a $10 sub, which gives you all of that, plus an extra merch entry giveaway, so you can potentially win 3 different entries and 3 entries into the merch giveaway, as well as a shout out message at the end of my videos. I am actually working on the outro screen of my videos as we speak. In fact, I can show you guys that right now, so you guys get to see it. The last perk of being in the $10 sub is the Shiny Rabumbies is the tier name, is you get your name right here, just below the title at the end of the video. You get a nice honorary shout out from me, and appreciate all the support. So if Patreon is something that you are interested in, definitely feel free to hit up the Patreon. The link will be down in the description below. I would appreciate all the support. But that's all I have for you guys, and look forward to RBL's draft breakdown tomorrow. Gotta be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of draft again. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I love all of you. And as always, my name is Rebombi Teacher. Stay safe. Stay awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.